Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Ignite Mage. For those who don't know what Ignite Mage is, um, we're playing cards that basically we're playing a whole bunch of spells that will cycle throughout our entire deck, getting copies of the card Ignite, which shuffles back into our deck, using cards like Sorcerer's Apprentice and Stargazer Luna to loop him infinitely on a turn, right? So if I go Sorcerer's Apprentice, Stargazer Luna, Reverberation on the Sorcerer's Apprentice, every single spell in my deck except for Molten Reflections and Reverberations cost 0. Oh, and I guess Ice Block and Arcane Intellect, but you're most likely playing those beforehand. So then you could cycle through your deck, you could get a little bit of extra mana with Conjure's Mana Biscuit. So in reality, you need like 6 mana kind of to go off if you're holding both of those and some more card draw. Yeah. There's not much else for me to say here. I feel like it's pretty straightforward what the deck is trying to do. So hopefully I'll be able to show off it actually doing what it's trying to do. Yeah, so with that being said, let's skip the first one. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you all there. Alright. Alright. I'm on the reverb. I don't want to keep this as a little bit of removal. The Stargazing is pretty fine as well. The one card I don't want to draw until later on is Stargazer Luna. Oh, it's even Shaman. I can't remember the last time I saw an even Shaman effect. Oh, I also forgot this deck does play Open the Waygate. Forgot to mention that. You were able to see it, but I just completely blanked on my mind. The other thing is you also take an extra turn, right? Even though it's only once per game, it works out fine here because, yeah, that's very unfortunate. I wanted to do this on that, but I can't do that now. Okay. I guess he could actually go off even earlier than that. Yeah, it looks like this game we're probably just looping ice blocks until we complete quests, which is going to be pretty fun. Also, again, the fact that I can't kill this is really obnoxious. Can't kill that either. There's a nice block. Play this next turn, getting another one. It's so unfortunate I actually had the buff for this, because if I was able to eat that, I would be so far ahead. I would have the coin, so I'd have been able to kill this. That means this is the only thing he has on board. Are you serious? I don't know why, but over the last 2 days, it feels like legit there is nothing I can fucking do to win a game. It's kind of obnoxious. Get the ice block wall, it's guaranteed. So that could be 5 to the board. This is guaranteed, so I could roll technically to 0 on Fire's Breath and then that's nothing. I just need so much more time to actually get there. Fuck. The fact he also procs my block here is really bad. Okay, I was supposed to say, is he 1 off? Because then I actually have a chance, but no. I had to RNG with the Fire's Breath. Unfortunate. Yeah. Alright. I just need so much fucking mana here. I need so much mana, I need to get this to be closer to being done. Something like a Frost Nova would be huge. This could technically get me Frost Nova. Frost Nova would be ginormous. Okay, well, like we're going off, or attempting to at least. I know I can't do anything. The fact that there's no spell save that costs one is really unfortunate. I should put this first. Sure. Frost Nova. Nope. Uh, 4 mana off. Oh well. We tried. He had an insane start though, to be fair. Again, nothing lined up the way we wanted it to line up. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next game.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
Alright. Hey, we actually have decent cards. This is pretty good. But again, it doesn't... I'm just... having to play so much card draw on this deck just makes it really hard to beat the aggro decks. Even though you have the absolute busted card that is Ice Block, like this card is not balanced, right? We can all agree on that. At the same time, if this was fucking Ignite, I think I had won the game. Ignite, kill this. No chance to buff it, saves me health this turn. Start shuffling Ignites back in my deck so they do a little bit more damage. It'd be super fucking good. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. So much damage, fuck. Turn 2. Bro, he just put 10 power on the board on turn 2. This is dumb. And there's nothing I can do about it. I don't think if any deck can actually answer this on 2. You just suppose, I guess Paladin could technically with Coin Consecrate. Paladin also could with, or Priest could with Coin Holy Nova. But bro, like 12 damage and 3 minions, turn 2. I'm just dead next turn. There's nothing I can fucking do. Even if I killed one of these, he needed to play 2 pirates plus 0 power, and I died. That, I mean, there's... I love just being dead on 3. Alright, well. It is what it is. Again, I can't get tilted over it. Let's keep the next one, and hopefully... Man, I should have just played the other deck I was planning on playing today. I was planning on playing Reno Warrior. I would have shat on both players if I was playing, you know, a deck that actually had consistent board wipes and removal. But hey, unlucky, go next. Yeah, I guess let's just queue up the next game, right, guys? I'll see y'all there.
Jaina versus
Oh my fucking god, are you serious? The fact that I hit 0 slower deck is fucking insane. It's actually insane. And even like playing Quest Mage, right? I've hit going second every single time, which kind of favors us because we get coin, which means the quest is only at 7. Oh wait, it might actually be control, in which case I might have a chance. But fuck. He plays so smart, he knows he needs to be the aggressor, and he's playing very, very aggressively. But that also is assuming he knows what he's doing. This will probably never get played, but I was contemplating taking this secret, then the discount on this is not as big. Alright. As long as it's not Luna, I should be fine. Or Ignite. There's nothing I can point out. Conjure's Mana Biscuit is such an insane card to draw here. Alright, I think I need to start stemming the bleeding. This is a cool effect, but kind of shit here. Let me see, cost 0. Just want to get those cards out of my hand. Open up a little bit. I need to draw Stargazer Luna to actually be able to start going off. Right now, these are free. The only cards that are not free are Ice Block, Reverberation. Oh, and Arcane Intellect. Okay.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
Okay. So there's 2 cards left in my deck. Oh, I guess in Stark. Knight is a pretty darn good draw. I have so much mana next turn, I just need card draw. Actually, so much fucking mana next turn. That won't give him Flare. Give him the guy to eat secrets. Pretty sure that only gave it if he was on 4 mana, but fucking Christ, man. Even against control, I could have hit it. To be fair, he had drawn what? 12 cards total out of his 40 card deck, and he hit the fucking Zephyros. Don't think I could. Yeah, I guess I could have technically tried to win there, given I play Sorks first. I would have played Sorks first. I could have played both Conjure's Mana Biscuits, and then I would have been able to play Guy. But also, it was one of those things where it was impossible to know I was going to hit Biscuit into, or the draw an arcane spell thing into Biscuit, right? It was impossible to be able to tell that. So, yes, it would have been better, but at the same time, would it have been? Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Let's have for at least one more game, so let's queue it up. All right.
It's elementary.
All right. We again have the Vast Wisdom in hand, which is pretty nice. We don't have the coin this time. And it's another aggro deck that's gonna kill us on 4. Great. So tired of dying on 4. It's insane. Honestly, I feel like this meta has been so ungodly terrible. It's actually insane. I have not contemplated going to play Standard in so long, but there's no way it's as bad as this meta currently is. These are all awful. All the spells I was offered there were Frost. It's really obnoxious.
Reporting for duty.
I have an idea.
Okay. Sork's copy only costs 5 now. So as long as I can make 5 mana back, it should be fine. That's pretty good for him. Sure. Does shit like this happen to you guys, or is it just like a me thing? Oh, but sometimes it feels like it's a me thing. I really want to start trying to play cards. So I go through my deck a little bit. Oh, fuck it, YOLO.
Not enough mana.
I did not realize what that card did. I thought it was just a stealth poisonous guy.
I need more study.
That was my bad. I should have read that card. I thought it was just the stealth one too, poisonous. Then there's a snake. Isn't that a... Oh, it might be a rogue card, the card I'm thinking about, but... Oh, my fucking god. To be fair, double fucking Call to Arms into Ziliax. Like... Was that turn 3 Call to Arms, turn 4 Call to Arms, turn 5 Ziliax? Plus make your spells cost more? Like... Come on. No one's playing Quest Mage anymore. And you're still playing Make Your Spells Cost More. trying to think what decks revolve around spells in the current meta. I feel like the answer is 0. It's to the point where I remember seeing a whole bunch of Shadowwalk lists that were cutting Lotheb just because there's not that many spells left. Right? Huhuran doesn't play it. Shadowwalk don't really play many. The aggro decks don't play many. Just wild. Just wild. Anyways, I lied. We actually have time for one more game, so let's queue it up.
versus Jaina.
This is gonna be 1000% Secret Mage, and I'm about to never touch this game again. I hate playing against fucking Secret Mage. If it's not, we might actually have an interesting game on our hands. My Turbo Quest deck versus his.
Tusks won't stop shattering.
Oh, is this like a big spell deck? That's pretty fucking dope. I think this deck might need solid alibi. And a way to draw Ice Block. The worst part is too, like, I don't feel like my hands are genuinely that bad. Like, I feel like my hands are pretty fucking good, actually. All these cards are awful. That's a card that might give us card draw. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my draws have been decent, and yet it doesn't matter. And it sucks. Sucks a lot. Bruh. Yes, Arcane. This would be Frost. And then there's Fire, technically, but I'll discover one after I play the Frost. To try and guarantee be able to play it.
I've heard of it.
It's an Ice Block. It means I have to go off on one turn, take an extra turn, and go off again. Good to know. This is not bad. That word pain ain't bad either. This is 1 mana though. Yeah, okay, so I think that's the plan then. It's going to be to go off on 2 separate turns. Which means I have to be at higher than 1 life point.
I'll show them.
So this off that. You have to be at higher than 1 life. Okay. Where's the Stargazer Luna?
Techno magic.
Yeah, the problem is if I'm at 1 life, I can't realistically go infinite. Well, now it's 7 mana to cycle through my entire deck. Minus the Molten Reflection and the Ice Block. And the Arcane Intellect. Do everything else. I have to be so careful of this. Like, Vast Wisdom adds cards to my hand. So does, like, this. So does this. So does this. It's really hard to actually get through your entire deck in this. Not this deck. actually at 1. I fucking hate this game. I'm actually put to 1. Which means unless I get a card that gives me armor, I can't actually win the game. That's so unfortunate. If he's up versus me now, I give the fuck up.
Shattering.
Maybe a Sorcerer's Apprentice, please. Thank God. I don't actually have enough mana to do this. Oh shit.
The future is ours.
My APM's too slow. I'm never gonna get through this.
Behold the tools of creation.
Creation.
Behold the tools of creation. Behold the tools of creation. Behold the tools of creation.
Gonna get the ignite off. Feels bad.
Behold the tools of creation.
Oh my fucking God, are you serious?
Behold the tools of creation.
I thought I had 0 cards left.
The tools of creation.
Why did I draw 3 cards? It said I had 2 left in my... I had 2 cards left in my deck. I drew an extra one from Luna. Even when I can't get it to go right, I can't actually close out the game. Oh my God, that deck is so much harder to play than I thought it was going to be. Jesus fucking Christ. It only clicked in my head at the end was when I was like, oh fuck. You know. Do I still have like full quests? I do. Lol. Oh, I should have completed that. But no, this deck is surprisingly hard to play, and I know I'm gonna get the cons of like, oh, the execution was so shit. Try the deck out, fuck. If you've never played it before, I don't think you're gonna do much better, especially not into the fucking matchups I hit, but this deck is actually really fucking hard. I think I prefer the other version, the one that plays the elemental, slightly more. I feel like this one has higher... Like, it has a higher skill cap, and you're probably trading the consistency and the easiness of playing this card for the quest that allows you to be ice block, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but at least in this version you can have the whole combo in your hand twice, so I feel like that's slightly better. But no, overall, like, I did really enjoy the deck when I was actually able to fucking play it and I wasn't dead on turn 3. But it's very, very hard, and I do still think that this is just better. You won't have the exact situation I was just put into if you were playing this. You wouldn't be able to mill yourself out. I'd also been much faster if I was this instead of this version. First was this version, I wasn't exactly sure how I was supposed to go off. This I know. Ugh, sorry. So, all that to say, I'd try it out. Deck is fun. And again, it's a deck you won't really see that often on ladder. And you'll just have a blast playing it. So, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Alright, guys? Yeah. Peace.